When you think of Toyota, what comes to mind? Reliable? Boring? A car your uncle drives with a cassette of smooth jazz? Yeah, that was the Toyota of yesterday. But something happened. Toyota got angry. Toyota went racing. Toyota started building machines that didn't just move people, and they moved hearts. From beige boxes to turbocharged beasts. This is the story of how Toyota transformed from the king of practical to the god of performance. 1. Toyota Camry XV10, 1991. The year is 1991. Toyota drops the XV10 Camry, a car so dependable it became the poster child for beige suburban life. It wasn't built to thrill, it was built to work. No turbo, no excitement. But it had something more important: immortality. You could hand this car down like a family heirloom. It didn't matter if you were commuting, moving furniture, or driving through a snowstorm. The Camry just did the job. No complaints, no breakdowns. It was like a golden retriever with wheels. Loyal, low maintenance, and never aggressive. People joked that you'd die before your Camry did. They weren't wrong. But while it was a global success, it also set a tone. Toyota was reliable, but painfully safe. They were winning the sales rate, but losing the pulse. 2. Toyota Corolla E110, 1995. Flash forward to 1995. Toyota unleashes the Corolla E110, a car so generic you could walk past your own and not notice it. Seriously, this car blended into the background like a spy. But that was the genius of it. The Corolla didn't try to be special, it tried to outlast everything. People bought it because it was the car that never let you down. It didn't matter if you were a student, a pizza delivery guy, or a grandma. The Corolla was your ride. No attitude, no drama, just gas, oil, and go. And while car lovers ignored it, Toyota was laughing all the way to the bank. The E110 helped push Corolla sales into the stratosphere. Over 30 million sold. That's not just success. That's world domination. Quiet, boring, genius-level domination. 3. Toyota Celica GT-Four, ST205, 1994. Then came the curveball, 1994. The Celica GT-Four ST205, Toyota's rally monster being heroed straight from the forests of Group A racing. This wasn't built for comfort. It was built to tear through mud, snow, and loose gravel at breakneck speeds, turbocharged. All-wheel drive, a huge hood scoop, aggressive aero. This car didn't whisper, it growled. With 252 horsepower and a chassis tuned for chaos, the GT-Four was Toyota flipping the script. It said, yeah, we make minivans, but we also make this, and it wasn't just for show. The ST205 was a homologation special, a road-legal version of a rally car that tore up WRC stages. It came with anti-lag, a wide stance, and the kind of grip that made wet corners fun. This was Toyota's hidden dark side, now wild, loud, and fast as hell. 4. Toyota Supra MK4, 1993. Enter the Supra MK4. And just like that, Toyota said, you want performance? We'll show you performance. The MK4 wasn't just fast, it was mythical. A sleek body, rear-wheel drive, twin turbos. And under the hood, the now legendary 2JZGTE, an inline-six so over-engineered, tuners still worship it today. Stock, it hit 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. But modded? It could push 1,000 horsepower without breaking a sweat. This thing was a blank canvas for speed freaks. Doctoral degrees, drift, dynos, you name it. It also had the looks. That long nose, wide hips, pop-up headlight delete. It was 90s muscle with Japanese discipline. And when the Fast and the Furious dropped, the Supra became a pop culture god. The MK4 was Toyota's mic drop. They didn't just join the performance game, they took over. 5. Toyota MR2SW20, 1990. Now let's go back a little to 1990. Toyota rolls out the second-gen MR2, a car that looked like a baby Ferrari and drove like one too. It was mid-engined, rear-wheel drive, light, nimble, snappy. They called it the poor man's exotic. But there was nothing poor about the way it handled. Sharp steering, quick throttle response, a turbo option that made it genuinely fast. This thing was a backroad killer, with just enough sketchiness to keep your adrenaline high. You had to respect it, or it would bite back. It wasn't a drag racer. It wasn't a GT car. It was a scalpel. And in the hands of the right driver, it danced. The MR2 was proof that Toyota could make a true sports car. Not just a fast one, but a soulful one. 6. Toyota GT86, 2012. Toyota partners with Subaru and brings us the GT86, a car that says horsepower is optional. Fun is mandatory. This wasn't about 0 to 60. It was about 30 to 60. Tight corners, long drifts, skinny tires that begged to slide. The GT86 had just 200 horsepower. And yeah, some people mocked it. But those people missed the point. This car was all about feel. Lightweight, balanced, manual gearbox, rear-wheel drive. It didn't overwhelm you. It invited you in. It was like the car whispered, "Let's dance," every time you turned the key. And for the price, it delivered pure driving joy. The GT86 was Toyota rediscovering its roots, not in numbers, but in soul. 7. Toyota GR Yaris, 2020. Then, boom, 2020. Toyota drops the GR Yaris, a tiny hatchback with the heart of a WRC car. This wasn't some trim package with red stitching. No. This thing was born from rally. Custom chassis. Turbocharged 3-cylinder, all-wheel drive. It was short, mean, and ready to tear up any road you threw at it. 268 horsepower and something the size of a shoebox. That's absurd. And it was all done just to qualify for rally racing. Toyota built this car because they had to. Not for money, not for mass market, for the sport. The GR Yaris was proof. Toyota didn't forget how to be crazy. They just waited for the right moment to unleash it. 8. Toyota GR Supra A90, 2019. The Supra returns. And instantly, the internet explodes. It's a BMW. Where's the manual? Not a real Supra, but the haters? They were loud and wrong. The A90 Supra is fast, agile, and brutally effective. 340 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, twin-scroll turbo. And yes, it shares parts with BMW. But under Toyota's tuning, it became something else entirely. Every inch was sharpened. It handled like a scalpel and cornered like it was on rails. Plus, Toyota eventually brought back the manual. So, yeah, they were listening. Love it or hate it, the new Supra proves one thing. Toyota is still in the performance game, and they're playing to win. 9. Toyota GR Corolla, 2022. Then came the GR Corolla, Toyota's angry hatchback on steroids. 300 horsepower, 3-cylinder turbo, all-wheel drive, and, get this, a manual gearbox only. No automatics allowed. It was the rebellious cousin of the GR Yaris. Longer, louder, angrier. It had vents, bulges, triple exhaust pipes. Like it had just left the gym and wanted to fight. This wasn't a hot hatch. It was a molten hatch. And in a world of SUVs and hybrids, Toyota dropping a fire-breathing, manual-only rally car? That's just cool. Like, straight up, no apologies cool. 10. Lexus LFA 2010. And finally, the crown jewel. 2010, Lexus LFA. Yes, Lexus. Toyota's luxury brand builds one of the most exotic, outrageous, unforgettable cars of all time. A 4.8-liter V10 that revs to 9,000 RPM. An engine so fast, they had to use a digital tachometer because analog needles couldn't keep up. It didn't just sound good. It sounded like an F1 car stuck inside a cathedral. Every part was over-engineered. Carbon fiber chassis, hand-built engine, perfect weight distribution. And the price? $375,000. People didn't get it at first. But today, the LFA is a legend, not just because it's rare or fast or loud, but because it was Toyota, proving they could build a supercar that spoke emotion. No compromise, no cost cutting. Just pure engineering insanity. From quiet sedans to screaming V10s, Toyota's journey is one of the wildest glow-ups in automotive history. A brand once known for playing it safe is now leading the charge into a new era of passion and power. So next time someone says, Toyota is boring, show them a GR Yaris sliding sideways. Show them a Supra hitting boost. Or better yet, tell them to listen to the LFA scream. This isn't your dad's Camry anymore. This is Toyota, reloaded.